Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Mineral and Petroleum Resources is currently conducting an oversight visit to the Aston Energy Refinery in Milnerton in Cape Town. This visit is to ascertain Astron's readiness for the 2027 clean fuels deadline. MPs are also meeting with Astron to evaluate any challenges the company may be facing. Aston Energy Refinery is currently one of 2 refineries operating in the country. Committee Chairperson Mikateko Mahlaule stressed that the success of Astron Energy to the country. For more on this, we cross to our reporter, Abra Barbier. Thanks very much for joining us, Abra. Tell us more.
Nompu, thank you very much. I'm just going to get straight into it with the Chair. Chair, thank you so much for speaking with us today. First of all, early on in your opening remarks, you raised concern about the 35% capacity which we have in the country, which the country is producing at the moment. Can you explain to our viewers exactly what that means and what the consequences of that means, please?
Thank you very much and greetings to your viewers. We are worried that the refining capacity of South Africa now is at 35, and that means it's only Sasol and Astron that are able to refine crude oil into oil that can be used in South Africa. So the decline to 35 is a serious worry, because it says out of the 6 refineries that exist or existed, 2 are in operation, and that does not give us certainty that should anything happen in South Africa or geopolitics, where will we get the capacity to sustain ourselves with our petroleum. That is basically what it means. But we also came here because we want to check whether Astron is going to meet the deadline of Clean Fuel 2, which means that there will be a time where all petroleums are required to be 10 ppm. The same way we used to have cars that use 93 and go to 95 is the same way we are going to have cars now using 10 ppm. It's an environmental issue as we battle with the climate change issues.
Now, Astron, of course, also has a bigger responsibility in terms of its social footprint. And you mentioned early on, in reference to all these big companies, they can't just dig and dig and dig and take and not give anything back. And we had we had a presentation from Astron now in terms of what it is doing in communities, specifically communities here in Cape Town, in Dunoon, which is just behind the refinery. Is the committee satisfied in terms of what it is seeing Astron give back?
We are highly satisfied, I must say, when we took a decision that when we speak about social labor plans and what companies are contributing where they are working, we took a decision that we are not going to listen to presentation only. We are also going to visit these areas. So today we saw what I can say is a top-class if you like, a foundation that is helping the communities both with access to internet, access to information on entrepreneurship. SMMEs are being produced, helped to sustain themselves, to manage their financial. So we're very happy, and the access is there for everybody. And the location where it is, it tells you that it's not an elitist kind of a facility. Everybody can just come with a taxi, get out of the taxi and access the facility. So we're quite happy with that.
And then just finally, before I let you go, you're not done with your meeting with Astron yet. You're now going to go into full-on committee mode. Not that you weren't in committee mode earlier on, but now we're going to get into the accountability aspect and the deliberations. What exactly is going to happen in this last part of the meeting now?
Well, the Clean Fuel 2 will be expanded to us. There was an incident here in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, which had this refinery closed for 2 years of a fire. There were investigations of what happened to people who died here. We want to know how they are helping the families, what is their contribution there. So all that accountable part, that's the second part where we are going to interact with Astron.
Chair, I'm going to catch up with you in the meeting. Thank you so much for your time. Nompu, there you have it. I'm going to leave it there because we are going to be heading into that meeting where the committee, of course, will be engaging with Astron executives and officials to get an update on the readiness in terms of clean fuel and then just other issues that they also just want answers on from Astron. Nompu?
Right, thanks very much, my colleague there, Abra Barbier.